All right, welcome to this month's travel-friendly winter warm-up workout. So maybe you're traveling, maybe you're just cold sitting at your desk and you need to warm up. You don't have that much equipment, you don't have that much time. This workout's gonna be perfect for you. So let's go ahead and get warmed up with the first round, and then you can decide based on your available time and schedule and energy level whether this is more of a recovery oriented 1 to 2 round workout, or whether you want to make this kind of count for a full workout of the day, and maybe you're going to do 3 to 5 rounds. I'll show you 1 round and then you can repeat the video as many times as you like. So let's get started by grabbing a glute loop. We're going to stick that over the knees. Quick reminder that closer to the hips is easier, closer to the knees is harder. Then you're going to use, depending on what's around you, a bench or maybe a sofa or a chair. Just make sure it's steady. Take a seat, get those shoulder blades set, come up into a little bridge, abduct the hips, think knees out, squeeze the glutes and hold. So a little isometric hold here to just get everything on board, maybe about 10 seconds. Then we're gonna keep the knees out and start coming down and up into a banded hip thrust. And we're gonna go for 20 reps. That was 2, 3, 4. Already feeling those glutes warm up. That's 5 down. 6, 7. Tuck the chin, look forward. Then give yourself a double chin. That's halfway. 10. 10 more. 9. Exhale as you come up. 8. Big toes down. 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2. And at this last one, stay up and hold for 10 more seconds, knees pushing out. Last 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Notice how your glutes are already nice and warm. Go ahead and keep that glute loop around your knees and grab a longer, lighter band. We're gonna transition to upper body, let the lower body rest for a minute. So we're gonna do a banded 3-way. First, pulling the band apart. Think shoulder blades coming together. Also watch my hands. Notice how hands are facing down and then palms are facing up. So I'm also rotating my shoulder joint as I bring the hands back from internal rotation to external rotation. That was 5. Exhaling. Making sure the shoulders are not coming up towards the ears, keeping them down in the back pockets. 6, 7. Exhale. 8. Last 2. 9. And last one, 10. Then we're going to keep the band wide and just start doing circles. Now, if you get stuck here, that's okay. Just kind of take a breath, then come back forward. But if you can, each time go a little further, and maybe even right away, you have the mobility go all the way. You're gonna think about pinching a pencil between the shoulder blades to increase your shoulder mobility. But again, if you're just right here, that's okay. Just kind of go to what your body allows. Don't force it. But we're gonna try for about 5 there, and then about 5 with the left hand anchored and the right hand moving. That's 2. Feeling that shoulder joint warming up. 3, 4. And then we're gonna go to the other side. We're gonna anchor that left hand and have, or the right hand rather, and have the left hand go. Just switch sides. Very nice. Again, make sure the shoulder blades are not creeping up towards the ears. Keep them down and back. And then the last one, you're going to kind of step inside the band with both feet. This one you might have to feel out, really all banded movements, you might have to feel out where to hold on. Because if I just hold here, I don't really feel anything. If I hold all the way down here, I might feel too much. So kind of find your sweet spot. And then once you do, we're gonna do upright rows. So think elbows higher than wrists, kind of bringing the wrists up towards the chin. Now this one can be a little tricky. So make sure you're using a light enough band so that you're not triggering any angry neck muscles. So we'll do about 10 here. Exhaling as you pull up. Think big toes down to engage the core. Last couple here. All right, and now you might have noticed your glutes are recovered, but your upper body's feeling it a little bit, so kind of shake that out. And let's go back to the glutes. So this time you're going to sit, could even be on the floor, but otherwise on a bench or a chair. You're gonna lean forward. I actually do like choking up on the band closer to the thighs here because it gives me a greater range of motion and then I feel my glute med more, but everybody's different, so play around. But you're gonna lean forward. I kind of like to put my hands on my hips to feel that glute med, and then you're going to abduct. So we're gonna just do little pulses here. And we're gonna go for 20. That was 10. Notice that I'm even kind of on the edges of my feet to really get the glute med working. That was 20. Then I'm gonna sit upright. Notice before I was leaning forward, now upright. 20 more. That was 10. Good. That's 20, and then leaning back for the last 20. First 10, still keeping my thumbs on that glute med, making sure that it's doing the majority of the work and not any other muscles. Last 5. And 20. So altogether 60 reps, 20 forward, 20 upright, 20 backward. Now that actually, I said choke up on the band, that was actually a little too easy for me, so I'm gonna make a note if I repeat the circuit to go closer to my knee to make it a little harder, okay? Then we're just gonna repeat the upper body another time. So remember, we had palms facing down and then palms facing up. So 10 here. Exhaling as we pull the shoulder blades together. That was 5. Keeping the shoulder blades down away from the ears. Here's 10. Then we're gonna do our circles, or as far as you can get. Keeping those shoulder blades down away from the ears, pinching a pencil between the shoulder blades. Now you know what's coming next, your upright row. Do a couple each way as well. Left hand anchored. And then right hand anchored. Shoulders should be feeling a little bit better, warmed up and lubricated this time around, moving more smoothly. And then that last one, stepping between the band. Another way to do that would be both sides of the band you're stepping in and then just pulling up. Although again, that's a little bit too much for my shoulders, so I'm gonna just do what I did before. Step in the middle, find that sweet spot, and 10 upright rows. And even though I'm pulling the band up, I'm thinking scapula, shoulder blades down in the back pockets. All right, and then upper body's nice and warm again. We're back to glutes. I could have just kept that on my legs the whole time. I now realize I'm gonna step back in. And then we're gonna just come to a wall so that we have something to hold on to. Unless you want it to be a balance challenge, that's okay too, but I just wanna work the glutes. So I'm gonna hold on to a wall, and then I'm gonna do about a 45-degree angle back. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are full reps. Now I'm gonna pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll switch to that other side. I'm gonna kind of hold on here so you can somewhat see. There we go. 45-degree angle, full reps. Make sure you have space behind you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then straight into pulses. Check in at the hip flexor. Make sure you're really extending through the hip there. Toe pointed down, and then just holding and squeezing, isometric hold. 3, 2, 1. And that's it. So you have the first little glute chunk, the upper body, the second glute chunk, the upper body and repeat as many times as you like. Like I said, if you just kind of want to warm up, I just did it one time through and I feel nice and warm. It could even be a great warm up or cool down from a longer lift, or it could be between lifting days just to get the blood flowing, or just honestly to warm up in the winter. Or it could be a standalone workout if you repeat this several times through. So feel free to use the timestamps and go back to the beginning and follow along a second time. Good luck.